Meantime, who needs a big? He'd be that here. TD Tony dealt with me. And, okay, so the Raptors were supposed to not be as good, no Kawhi, right?
Yes.
Then Kyle got hurt. And wait a minute, Nick Nurse going to coach without Kawhi. How's that going to go?
Yes.
And Ibaka was hurt. And then, oh, wait a minute, they're pretty good.
Yes, they keep ticking. And Casey, I think what's made them really good is when you have that experience coming back. And Fred VanVleet has been solid. He's been so good that sometimes I think he's underrated because of how he performs on the court. But let's give Coach Nurse a lot of credit for what he's done, keeping his team together. Although they have injuries, when you have players that come off the bench, know their roles. And then, like I said, when you get Siakam back, you get your all-star caliber player back. Ibaka's been good. To me, everyone has played well.
This stat is a statistical day and age. You got to have numbers for everything. Culture does not have that, yet still pretty darn important, as we know, right? And you see with Toronto that, and Nick's done a good job continuing what Case had, but Kyle Lowry and the leadership and what he provides for them, the growing of Ibaka, helping out a guy like Siakam, him helping out in Kyle VanVleet. I mean, that has really kind of worked out, helping the younger players pass the torch a bit here.
Well, I think also having, like you said, a good culture there.
Yes.
You have really good locker room guys, and what makes this team click is they're locked in defensively, and they have an identity that's different from a lot of other teams. And when you can keep your nucleus together and you have a player like Kyle Lowry, who's been a cornerstone of that franchise, is that he's the one player that can go to those guys and tell them, like, this is what we need to do to compete at this level. And they have been coming out competing, like I said, ever since they started this streak, but a team that's played exceptionally well, and they held down the fort until their best player, Siakam, got back.
And you play well when you don't have all your players, so that's why who needs under the rim? We're nothing but net right here on our